All right, good morning. Let's see here. Just trying to get everything set up. Just trying to get everything set up here. How's everybody doing this morning? Trying to see if my speakers are working. I'm getting a weird... Sorry. Getting a weird blinking light on the front speakers. That is kind of odd. Well, so we have to check that out. There's going to be no way for me to hear anything if that's not working. Got about 7 minutes here before the market opens. Let's see. I have no idea what this means. How's it going? Good morning, Predator. Good morning, Samir. You got no sound also? Let me check it. Oh, you have audio now? Oh, okay. Well, I still need to see what's going on with my speakers. Give me 1 second. Let me go around here and see if something's unplugged. I don't know. They're just blinking. I can just plug it in down here. Let's see. I don't even know if these work on this side. I have no idea. It's just not working. I guess it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world there. We can go without it. We can go without it. Just like to know what's going on there, but that's okay. Not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. Alrighty, well, let's get everything set up here. We need to open up another... Let's launch another chart here for the 1 minute, or for the for the ES. Trying to get everything set up here. All right, let's see, ES, there we go. So the ES kind of approaching the VWAP 2 back up there at 88. Just trying to get all the charts open. Trying to get all the charts open, get everything set up here. So we had a pretty decent sized move down there overnight. Let's see here. Just got about a minute and a half here. I'm trying to get the stuff set up. Got time, I think. Okay, got that set up. Let's see which one of these we're on. 1. Quantity 2. All right, custom. Got about a minute. Maybe we got time to set all this up. I don't know. It's going to be close. Custom stop. All right, I think I got it set up there. Now let's see here. Open it up here right now. See what happens. Getting above the VWAP there. ES testing the VWAP. Trying to get above. See if we get the energy to get through there or if we get some sort of rejection. Didn't get to kind of go through everything I normally go through. Just getting in here a little bit late. Speakers kind of throwing me off a little bit. All right, so rejecting the VWAP so far. Okay. Possibly get a push back up here. Just kind of watching. See if we get these two in tandem to get above the VWAP. We may consider a long at that point. Just kind of watching here and seeing. Need to put this thing on the, what in the world? There we go. Get it on the 10-second chart here. So possible push up here. Just kind of waiting for this thing to break through the VWAP strong there. If we get through the VWAP, we will take a long entry. Maybe take out that 335 level there. Kind of feel like we're going to be moving up today. If you guys joined us for the live stream this morning, you can see we sold down to 89 here, 88, and then we finally got that push through 10. Pushed all the way back up to 335. That's crazy. So I was long off 88, and we were just struggling to get through 10, so I didn't hold it. And we pushed up there quite a bit. Our ES and NAS trying to pump here. Let's see, we may take a long. If we get that ES going here too. Volume kind of coming in here strong. Get the ES above 90 there to get going. ES right there at the VWAP. So I'm going to go ahead and take a long here. I'm going to put my stop just below the VWAP here. Volume looking good so far. ES right there, got to go. If we're going to go. ES trying to push. Let's get this NQ going. Might get stopped here, but let's see. We want to see it go. Might be a little early to the party here. And got rejected. Gonna be patient on the next entry, guys. I don't want to dig a hole here first thing in the morning, so we're gonna be patient and let it kind of give us an idea where it's going there. Maybe let it get above the VWAP and then come back and test it and then go. Just want to see it hold the VWAP strong there. Rejecting the VWAP once again. Having trouble getting above there. Having some trouble there. Just trying to wait and see here if we can get going. I think it's going to go. It's just a matter of when. So let's just see what happens. Try to be patient. Try to take that first little potential breakout there, and it didn't work. Yes, trying to pull back here. Maybe a pull back into this 200 level. For a bounce back up. If we just get through that VWAP strong there, we can go, but so far it's not doing it. ES is still below the VWAP here. So kind of tough to take a long in this area with the ES still being below the VWAP. I mean, goodness, I want to take the long here, but all right, we're going to take the long here. Volume coming in here. ES approaching the VWAP there. We're going to go to break even quickly, though. Come on. If you're going to go, let's go. I'm going to target that 62. Yeah. Of course. That's the thing. Like, when I don't go to break even, it punishes me. Like, right here. You know, we could have went to break even. And it's kind of just being results oriented, though. Gotta get this thing going. Trying to push here. That ES breaks through that VWAP, we go. We got to get the ES through there first. Kind of at that 50 area there. So waiting on the ES to kind of get through that VWAP, and then maybe we can really start going here. Until ES gets above the VWAP, though, it's kind of a dangerous game there. ES still there below the VWAP at the 89.90 area. 89.90 area. I did take an entry there off screen, guys. Took a little $200 scalp on the Ninja or on the Bulenox account. On the Bulenox account, we took a little scalp there. Same entries we took over here. We just didn't move our stop. So we were rewarded on that one for not moving the stop, but kind of bouncing off the VWAP here. ES still below the VWAP, which is just, you know, until that thing gets going, it's kind of makes it tough to want to stay in a trade here. Kind of rejecting the VWAP there, trying to pull back. Pulling back hard here. Wow. Maybe gonna retest this kind of area here, 205 maybe. Testing the bottom of that channel there. Once again, the NAS is just hanging out below the VWAP. It's trying to get above there and get going. We do have a pivot down to the downside at the 191 area. You guys can see there. Pivot to the upside, 361. Hold on 1 second for me, guys. All right, selling off here. This thing's selling hard here. Let's kind of look and see. Let's see this area right here, 205 possible bounce. Let's see. Possible bounce area here. Let's kind of watch. Sellers trying to come in here, testing that 200 level. Yeah. Let's see if we see a bounce back up here, maybe into that 210 area, and then continue to sell through 200. You got that pivot down at 90. Actually, you know what? We might. Let's see here. We might take that bounce there. I mean, it's be kind of risky. I don't know if I want to take it on this account. We'll take it over here. Take a little bounce play off of 90 here. Just looking for 205 on this move back up. Yeah. See if we get a bounce here at 90. We got the pivot and we got that fib number there at the 89 level. So I want to see this thing hold here and bounce back up into the 205s. I think we can get it. So currently long, looking for 205. If it sells through the 88 area there, then we'll probably cover just for a loss. But as long as it holds it, we will stay in it. All right, I just covered there for a loss, guys. A little bit of a risky one. Only lost $105 on that, though. I was thinking we bounced there. We actually still holding that area. Still holding that area so far. I probably covered it a little too quick. It bounced right below 88 and I just covered. But I think this thing might sell. I don't think it's going to really hold it. Kind of getting through that pivot there. Got that 90 drama going on. We clear that 90 drama here with a little a little volume and we'll start moving down to maybe the 50s, lower probably. Yeah. Holding up there at the 77 on the ES, the NAS. I mean, I would think we get that pop back above the whole number there just because don't usually stick on that first move down. Just kind of watching here to see what happens. Oh. That's got 3 coming off at 5 handles, Denny. 3 coming off at 5. So you're using 4 total. Oh. Kind of getting the bounce back up here that we were just looking for. Just kind of dipped a little lower than we expected. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Should probably get this sell down into the 50s, I'd imagine. No, it should be instant. Let's see here, guys. Let's see here. We start getting some sellers coming in. I think we'll take this short. This thing's kind of pushing back up into the 200 level here. Just gotta kind of wait here and see if we get some confirmation on a move down. Do got some news coming out at 10. It's nothing crazy, but there is news coming out at 10. I'd like to see some sell volume come in here. Get through that whole number there. Maybe break it through 90. Yes, holding up there at the 78s. Seller's trying to come in here. Not quite there yet. So just kind of have to be patient here and see what happens. I'm going to eat some fruit, guys, some yogurt. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm going to just still be here. You'll be able to hear me. I'm just going to kill the video for a second. It's kind of pumping back up here. Alrighty. Just kind of watching here, guys. We got the news coming out in a few minutes, so just kind of be careful, be patient. I mean, ultimately, I think we sell down here, but I don't know if I want to. Maybe we lose that 90 area strong here with some high volume. We may take a short. Got to lose that 90 area, though, if we're going to take a short here. Strong. ES holding up there at the 79s. Still just holding up there at the pivot. Alrighty. Just kind of watching here to see, guys. There's not a whole lot to do until we get a move. You got to kind of lose that 90 area here. If we're going to sell. As long as the ES kind of holds that 80 level, we probably don't sell. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're probably going to move up today, but I don't know. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe. Long term, we maybe move up. Short term, maybe we move down. I don't know. Kind of chopping around here since open. Taking that one loss here, $169. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? Look to get that back, obviously. Kind of testing that 80 level here. Sellers trying to come in here. Let's see if they can hold it down. Possibly send it into the 50s. Who knows? Maybe with these numbers coming out. See if the ES loses that. I would like to take the short here, but because so close to these numbers, I don't know. Feels bad to take it at this point. Numbers are coming out, so let's just wait. Looks like it's in sell mode here. We broke the pivot, but we're only a minute from those numbers coming out, so. So let's see what happens. I mean, I would expect probably push down into the 50 maybe when the numbers come out, but we could just pop, right? You could go either way. No real way of knowing until it happens. So coming up on the numbers here, let's see what happens. The ES loses, losing the 80 level there. Probably sell back into the 50s, I think. Is that right? Somewhere in there, 63 to 59 says Mancini there. 63 to 59. So, you guys hear me still? I think you can. Numbers coming out here. Selling down. Yeah, you can still hear me. Good, good, good. See if we can push into the 50s here. Man, I want to enter short here badly, but kind of in a resistance zone here. Have to break through that 52 strong in order for us to kind of continue selling here. Seems like we might be able to do it. Well, let's just be patient and see what happens. Let's see here. 15 minutes. We break through the 50s. Where could we go? It's kind of that bounce area. Bounced pretty hard off that area earlier. Up 100 points from there. So let's keep that in mind. Didn't quite make it to the 50 there. And we're already kind of bouncing. Buy volume coming in here. ES bouncing off the 72. Is this a little push back up before we get the momentum to sell down? Let's see here. Maybe we take the short since we did get a little push back up. Just waiting for some sellers to kind of show their face here to push it back down into the 50 there. So far, no sellers to speak of. ES bounced right off that 72. Comes some sellers, but we want confirmation. We're not going to just jump in at the first sign of sellers. Oh, that's negative. Buyers coming in here. Still no real sellers to speak of, just kind of waiting. Waiting and seeing. Well, what's it saying right now? There comes some sellers. All right, we're going to try to take a short here. We saw some sellers come in, so we'll see if this thing pushes into the 50. Should be quick if it does. There we go. Almost getting us back to even there. Man, that thing sold hard there, didn't it? Oh, guess we should have. I probably shouldn't have moved my target up there, but I was just thinking that we bounced earlier. We may bounce again, so that's okay. A little $155 winner. Got us pretty much back to even on this account. We will take it. And maybe she'll offer a re-entry. We finally broke through that level of a resistance there. Some sales come through. Pretty easy read there, guys. You can see how this WADA kind of keeps you out of the sale. And I waited for confirmation. I waited for that second or third candle to print above the dead man. And once it did, then we took the entry there. That's kind of the dead man area where I got that blue line right there. A little push back up here. We are just in full-on sell mode. Full-on sell mode here. Yeah. ES back to 65 here. All the way down to 65. Let's see if we get a little bit of a bounce. Maybe we can find a re-entry here. Feels bad that I short-sighted that target there, but what can you do? Tried to be safe with it. Oh, look. Now my speakers are no longer blinking. Let's check them out. See if they're working now. They were blinking there for a little bit. Let's see. I don't know. Can't tell if they're working. I still don't think they're working. I don't hear anything. Still don't think they're working. All right, getting a little buy volume in here. Get a little pushback up here, lower buy volume. Let's look for some sell volume to come back in to push this thing down. Once it does, we will take the shorty short there. Again, another entry, but we're probably going to take that one off screen here. But if we get a whole lot of buy volume coming in, then yeah, that might change things. ES down to the 65, so it's still got a little bit of room to the downside there on the ES. Got that previous session open down at the 104 area. That might be our next area down to the downside there. All right, let's see if the sell volume comes in strong here. Waiting for a little more confirmation. Don't know if I love it. ES is already at the 63. Possible bounce area for the ES per Mancini, 63. 59 to 63 is an area of support. So not in love with that short if we were going to take it. If we lose that 59 area, then he's saying we sell back to 44.42. That'd be a pretty big move there. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Trying to get to 200 subscribers, and I don't know where we're at. Start of the video, start of the stream, I think we were at 197. So if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, do me a favor, press that button. Doesn't cost you anything, helps the channel. Let's see here, just watching. Push back up here, bouncing right off that 62 on the ES. Let's see here. Just kind of waiting, guys. I mean, not going to do anything crazy. Now, why would this thing not let me? I won't let me make this any smaller. Strange. Won't let me make it any smaller. I was going to try to put this thing up here. So, oh, certainly don't want to put it there. I was going to put it up here somewhere, but I don't know what I did there. Everything disappeared. I mean, literally everything disappeared off my charts, off my screens. All right. Well, I guess we don't want to try that again. All right, we got it back. How's it going, Swapnel? I don't really have a daily trade limit. I do keep a, if I take 2 losers in a row on my Express funded account here, then I typically will stop. As far as the daily trade limit, I just take as much as I feel like taking until, I mean, obviously there's a point to where I realize I need to stop if we aren't doing well, but just have 2 losers in a row kind of as my stop limit right now. Maybe we can do it this way. Maybe we can slide it in right over here. There we go. It's not covering up too much of the WADA. All right, kind of pushing back down here. Yeah, I try to just, I mean, you can tell when you're overtrading. I do overtrade sometimes, don't get me wrong there. Definitely do. But I try to limit it. Yesterday we didn't do a great job at that. So the ES testing that 62 area again, trying anyway. But I mean, if we're taking our kind of ABC type setup, this sell volume is a lot lower than we'd like to see as far as if it was going to continue to sell. So you would expect it to kind of flip back to the upside here, at least in the short term. So if you guys are watching, you're not yet subscribed, you see we need 3 more subscribers so to get to 200. So do me a favor, press the button. I don't have like notifications on, so it doesn't tell me when everybody subscribes. So if you do subscribe, then, and I don't call it out, that's why. Buy volume coming in here pretty strong. Let's see if it continues. Maybe push us up into that 50 area again, potentially. Potential push up that way, but maybe not. Just depends. Still looking okay. Price not really moving up, though, is the only thing. And there you go. Didn't really take us higher there like you'd expect it to. Hey, there it is. Somebody subscribed. Don't know who. Thank you. It's kind of a tricky area. Could go either direction here. I mean, I think it's going to move back up, but at least in the short term, some sort of retracement here. But just be careful. Yeah, still holding up there at the 62s. If we see the buy volume spike above the dead man one more time and close, then we might consider a long here. It's pretty close. All right, we're going to try a quick long here, see if we can get this move into the 50s. We might get burned on it, but let's just see if the buy volume keeps coming in. If it kind of slows down, then we will just kill it, and it slowed down pretty quickly there. Trying to give it a stops at 34, so 10 handle stop here, looking for 54. See if we can push. Need the buyers to step up here to continue this push up. Need them to come in strong. Really need a nice spike above the dead man here. Not really getting it. I mean, we got some buyers in, but they're not, it's not enough to push price up like we'd like. Could easily be flipped in the other direction at this point. So, but I know as soon as I close the trade, it will the volume will come through strong. So try to give it a minute. Not in love with the look of it now, so I may just close this. Let's see here. Gotta go now if it's gonna go. All right, I'm just gonna take it off there. Gave some back there, feels bad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Chopping around here, it's that time of day where we typically chop for a little bit. So, been a relatively slow morning. We did have that decent move down, but there was a lot going on there at the move down. There was news. We were at a pivot point, whole number, 90 drama. So it didn't really, I don't feel like we capitalized on that move down like we should. So you can see we got the sell volume coming in now. So it was a good move to kind of cut that off. We still took a loser on it, even though we could have taken it off a break even a couple times, but I mean, we're at 10:18 and usually until about, usually a little later than this, 10:30, 10:40, until about 11:20, we kind of chop around. So just going to try to be patient. Let the market tell us what to do. So we're down about $300 on the Bulenox account. We were up $600 overnight, so we're only up about $300 now. So we gave a little bit back there. Just full disclosure for you guys, gals and guys. If you are watching and you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Got the subscribers over here in the corner. We want to get to 200 today. Oops. Yeah, hit that. There we go. Just chopping around here. Not much to do. Just trading kind of in an idiot box. Just on the 1 minute chart specifically. You can see it pretty strong. We will draw it out on the 1 minute chart just so I'm reminded of the idiot box. Yes, we could kind of draw it over here too, maybe, just for, visual purposes. Something like that. So until we kind of break out or break down from there, then really no reason to do anything. Little buyers jumping in here now. That's what I wanted to see earlier. But didn't happen. Got to take a phone call. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Kind of pushing up out of the idiot box here. Pushing up out of the idiot box. Let's wait for a low volume pullback and then we'll take an entry. Let's see if we get a little pullback here. And maybe we can take an entry long. Well, gonna watch here and see what happens. No, I said long, but now that I'm looking at this, this looks like a short. Possibly back down to the open at 104. See if this thing can make it down to 104 here. A little late to the party here, but we're going to take it. And of course we moved the stop too quickly there, but hey, we're back to green at least. See if this thing can make it down to this 104 area. I believe it can. Probably make it lower, but 104 is kind of my target here. I want to see this sell volume continue to come in here. Stop is at break even. Can't lose on it. So we got our stop at break even here. We can't lose. But target is 104. Trying to get there. Come on. You got more. Didn't quite get to the 104. I think it will. 44.59 Friday low of day, Tony. Yeah, on the ES, right there at the 61. I think we're going to lose that 59 area, to be honest with you, but only time will tell. Should have entered this short up here once I realized it, but I was just like, So I waited. I waited. Oh. Just now realize what I don't have pulled up. Normally like to have my Discord pulled up. That's what or the Discord that I'm in with some of my buddies, and I normally listen to that a little bit during the day just for entertainment. Those guys are funny. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we may not get through there. You never know. Could bounce at 59 for sure. Feels like we're selling, but Did it again. Kind of a lower volume bounce back up here. I'm probably going to get one more push down lower. So kind of waiting for the sellers to come back in here. I hate that I moved my stop so quick on this. I got to stop doing that. Really got to set the target and just leave it. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, we're trying to get to 200. We're at 198. Let's make that ticker move. Got a little bit back on the Bulenox account there on that short 450. A little bit. Got stopped out. I moved my stop into profit there, $150, $160, whatever it was, and it came back and tapped it. I was looking for that 04. Thought we would get the 04. But didn't quite make it there. Well, this is kind of pushing back up here a little bit on the stronger side. I mean, not super strong. See, still halfway or so on this volume. So we're just kind of waiting. If you're looking for the kind of let's see, kind of something like this. This is your A, your B, and then your C leg. Something along those lines. That's what we'd be looking for, but I don't know if we'll get it. Keep it simple. Once the sellers come in, you take the short. Seller spiking above the dead man. We're going to enter short here. And we're going to come on, sellers, push her down. I want to see the sellers come in here strong. Try my best not to move the stop here until we get to 100. Then we'll break even there, and let's see if we can hit our target before we get stopped. Come on, sellers, push her down. I probably shouldn't have moved the stop at all. Just me not trusting the trade, right? That's all that is. Just me not trusting it when I know I should. This is what we're looking for, and I should trust the trade. But for whatever reason, I don't know why I do that. We may have flipped that 15 area. We're going to go quick. And that's exactly what happened there. There you go. Flip the 15 area. Still working on that moving the stop thing. Still a thing. Still looking for 04s here. Still looking for 04s. Maybe we can get it. I didn't even notice I took that off. Need to break 44.59. Did we break it? I didn't even looking. Yeah, we're right there at it. On the 59, holding right now. Lose that 59 and we will sell. Money in the bank's always good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I don't even remember what my target was there. 10 handles, so let's see. If I entered at 26, we were just looking for 16, so we would have hit the 10 handles there. No reason to move the stop there. I mean, you can see sellers came in, right? I got long here. Sellers came in strong. We had one print below the dead man, but then the strong volume came in after that. So, I did it again. Just no reason. I just rushed it for whatever reason, as I do. So the C leg really did print. It didn't make it quite to the 100 pivot like I was looking for. It may still make it there, but you can see how easy this strategy is. High volume, move down. So here's your volume. So that's your A leg. Lower volume, move back up. Wait for the volume to flip. Enter short. I usually enter a little later than I should. I should really be entering as soon as I see this roundy kind of going on. But I like to wait for confirmation. Like to wait for confirmation there. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Let's get to 200 subscribers right here while we're on the stream. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, let's do it. Let's hit it. So currently got some money back there on the Bulenox account. 655. Was in that short on the Bulenox account off stream there. So got some more out of that. But I hold the trades longer. Still not as long as I should in the challenge accounts. I just struggle in the funded accounts. I have no problem taking the entry. I just don't hold the trade. And I'm the first person to tell you that. All right, ES retesting that 59 level here. Once again, kind of chopping around, getting towards that time of day where we kind of get that reversal. Going into that 11:15, we're probably going to chop around here. Might get one more push down. And then going into that 11:15, 11:20 area, we're probably going to push back up. Maybe into this 200 level VWAP area would be my guess. Go ahead and take these drawings off here. So like I said, probably going to get one more push down would be my guess. Maybe test that 59 area again there. It's a process holding on to your trades convictions. Oh, no doubt about that. Anabolic. So I'm saying, like, on the funded account, I don't know why I do that. I know, I got the trade set up. I got the idea. Got the target that's reasonable. And then I enter, and then I get antsy. Wanted to go right away. But it's just a part of kind of getting experience, All right. Let's see if we get a little push down here. ES kind of pushed through that 59 area a little bit. Low at 58.50 right now, kind of bouncing off that area there. If it holds this 59 area, then we get that potential bounce back up into the 70s. 79. Maybe retest that 79 area if it holds here. I'd say if it gets back above 70 strong, then we can get that push up. But I think that probably is going to come a little later in the morning here. Maybe going into that lunchtime there. Sellers coming in here. Maybe one more punch down here if we can get the sellers coming in strong. Maybe trade into that 100 level. Might trade right through that 100 level, maybe. Who knows? Could bounce though. Let's see what happens. Bouncing strong there. Sellers never came in. Never got really above that dead man, and now they're taking it back up. So maybe they're not going to wait till lunch. We might have found the bottom. Oh, I clicked on that again. It's hard not to do. So we get a nice strong bounce back up here. I'm not going to trade that first leg up. Again, guys, we take the ABC setup. We only trade the C leg. One thing to be wary of here is this was kind of that silver bullet setup. I know some of you guys are not a fan, but, you know, we swept the liquidity here, the lows. This was also a structure shift. Trade back up into the gap, took the short. Took you short here for the push down, so this could just very well trade back up into this area for just another move back down. Sometimes you get two entries. You get two opportunities at it there. So that might be what happens here. We'll see. So they're just going to kind of be aware of that. So if sellers come in super strong here, then that would be an idea that this would just be a short instead of a long. If they're lower sellers, lower volume sellers, we stay below the dead man, and then our buyers start to come back in, then we will take a long. Not in love with that. I want to see a little deeper pullback than that before these buyers start to come back in. No, the silver bullet was short. We're looking for a potential long based on the ABC setup, but I'm wary of the long because of we're trading into a zone where we could sell. Who? All right, buyers coming in here. Let's see if we get one more print above the dead man and see what happens. See if they come in a little bit strong here or not. Got to kind of go a little, come in here and go strong if they're going to go. Possible push up into that 40 area if this volume comes in. I don't like that this volume's that low. I want to see it come in strong, push it on up. See, I'm not liking that low volume at all. I'm getting the feeling now that this thing could be turning back down, but let's see. If this volume spikes up, I mean, we want it to be kind of up into this area. We get a nice strong spike up. That would push us out of there. But since we're not, I'm not in love with that. I think this could just flip, turn right back down. But we are in that time of day where the market does funny things, right? Just kind of chops around. You can see we just kind of traded back up into the idiot box here. Could just hang out there. What's the dead man? Okay, the dead man is just a simple a line that's right here on TradingView. Normally, you can't. It's hard for you guys to see, so I'll put a line there for you. Oh goodness. It's just the dead man, just kind of showing. If we're below the dead man, then I don't really love the volume. If we're above the dead man, then I'm okay with it. I like it if it's above the dead man, basically. Oh. And there comes a strong buy volume above the dead man. Let's see if it prints another. There's that 142 area. Just not getting a whole lot of follow through on this volume. Woo. Testing the Monday night low, overnight low. I'm not sure that I believe this push up. So I was saying it's just got to be careful. Although the ES is back up to 66 here. The ES bounced off that 59 level pretty strong. Volume spiking up once again here. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, got some volume coming in here. Is this thing going to get above the 50 and make it stick? Possible move back up into the 203s if it does. Let's see if this thing can make that stick. One thing to be aware of is at 60 there is kind of the consequent encroachment, that down closed arrow, down closed candle also of this gap here. So let's see what happens. Whew, not feeling great, guys. Not feeling great, to be honest with you. Gotta go splash some water on my face there. Getting a strong push up here, but really not on huge volume. I mean, this over here, look at this volume over here. Like, that's a much nicer volume there than we're having here. So this thing could push right back down. It's actually what I'm kind of looking for. I'm kind of thinking this thing turns back down. Kind of thinking it turns back down. See some strong volume come in here on this push down. See if we can do it. I don't know, but it's possible. Sell volume stepping up here. Gotta get some more higher volume if we're gonna continue. Well, maybe not. Popping back up there. Gotta lose that 50 area. If we lose the 50, we sell back down, I believe. Kind of an odd divergence here, pushing up on sell volume. It's interesting. ES pulling back to the 67 there. Well, sellers are trying their best, but they're just not getting it through there just yet. Testing that 50 level once again. 50's holding up like a brick wall right here. Holding up like a brick wall. Looking a little better here. Tried to push down there. Oh, me. Want to see a swift push down here, maybe down into the 20s. Possibly down into the 20s. Let's see what happens. Really want to see that buy volume kind of stay below the dead man there. Want to see the sellers come in and push this thing back down. Strong right now into the 20s would be ideal. Buyers keep popping in here, then as long as they stay, you know, relatively low on volume there, it won't be too troublesome, but we would like it to just push on back down. Let's see. Pushing up on relatively low volume here so far. Still kind of pushing back up here a little bit, but on very low volume. So kind of expect that to be flipped soon. Maybe not. All right, let's see if we can get some sellers come in here. Just kind of waiting for some confirmation. Sellers coming in, price really not moving so much. All right, let's see what happens here. We get price down into the 20s or not. I want to see sellers come through strong here. Push it straight down into the 20s. Ideally. Trying to push, you're trying to push down. Not quite able to get there yet. Well, guys, I'm really not feeling well, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. But if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to get to 200 subscribers here. And I'm going to have to go lay down, take a nap. Not feeling great. But I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. We will be back live at 3 a.m. Eastern for the London session if I can. So thanks for watching.